Hello there, LooTubers. I just wanted to quickly explain a few of the things that I'm trying to do on Carpool. The first episode kind of went up by mistake, the one with Ed By. It wasn't quite finished, but once it was up, it was too late. Once people found it, it just sort of launched itself. And so it's been a really busy week, a very exciting week, had a lot of downloads, and I'm really grateful to all the people who've watched it. This week's episode features Mr. Jonathan Ross. And this was filmed at very high speed in a very short period of time in the Tesla Roadster, the all-electric vehicle that I was given for a day. And so it's a slightly shorter one because you're basically seeing more or less the entirety of the journey. Normally I kind of cut them down. The sound quality isn't spot on because I didn't have all the backup mics I now have. Let me assure you that the sound quality in all the new ones I'm doing is much better, and it won't just come in one ear of your earphone and drive you bananas. It will be a lot better, and I'm still working on that. I'm having fantastic help and support from this wonderful sound engineer that worked on Scrap Heap for many years, Mr. Bal Riot. I've had amazing support and encouragement from a wonderful cameraman who also worked on Scrap Heap for many years, David Magic Favrel, Magic to his mates. And he helped me secure these cameras. He sourced these cameras. These are little bullet cameras. That's what I use in the car. The little sucker goes on the windscreen and points at you. It's very, very wide angle, and they're amazing. The cameras are amazing, but the skill of the camera operator, that's yours truly, is probably a little bit below par. I think it's fair to say. So sometimes they're a little bit squiffy, and sometimes the sound's a little bit dodgy. I've done 16 carpools so far. I've had 16 passengers. I'll be up to 20 by the time I've finished Red Dwarf. So I'm going to get as many people as I can. It's not just people you've seen on the telly. Some of the people work behind the scenes in television. Some of the people I'm interviewing and talking to are scientists, engineers, psychologists, physicists. So there's a wide range of people. It's not just people who are comedians and stuff. Anyway, here's Jonathan Ross. Hope you enjoy it. Tell all your friends. Twitter it. Don't Google it, Twitter it, blog it, slag it off. Tell me what you think. Email me at robert@lootube.com, or you can follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/BobbyLou, and tell me if it's working on your iPhone and your iPod. I'm sure you will. I've had 1 or 2 messages. This one's going to work on it, honest. All right, thanks very much for watching. See you soon. Bye.
So we're both Twitter about this later.
Yes, yes. Isn't that the weirdest?
Oh, you know, it's great though. I mean,
I fucking love it.
You can immediately, without getting self-serving or getting too self-referential, you can just clear things up very quickly and just say rubbish.
No, that's not what happened.
No, it's just great, and you don't have to make a big deal about it.
Yeah.
Because
the great thing is the amount of people who were, before you were on it, were asking me, "Is this the real David Mitchell? Can you ring him?" I go, I don't fucking.
I know the numbers I don't have, but the people I was just I found his agent and said, "Look, I'm meant to be seeing him next week. You know what? Right. Tuesday." And I found his agent, and unfortunately his main agent was out. He said, "No, he's not." It turned out the day before they'd found out about the David Mitchell site. So that night they'd said, "Real David Mitchell," so he wasn't.
Right. Yeah.
My one failure so
yes.
far. As #1 Twitter.
Oh, because then there's a guy in America that
the weird, slightly.
He's slightly weird, but I did a show with him in America
with the 3D glasses on.
Yes.
Fatguy.com.
But he's a charmer. I mean,
I bet he seems nice. I listened to one of his things.
I've got heating on, but and it will be missed in a minute. Yeah.
Wow, but it's also, and what's great is, I mean, I'm not used to this sort of thing, but you know it's a sports car just from that.
Yes, yeah.
And that must have been the hard thing for them to get that acceleration, I would have thought.
No, I don't think it is technically, because electric motors have got torque.
So it's immediate response.
So it is immediate response, and just the amount of power you can put into it, and how big the engine is. And the distance.
They keep the weight of the car down, I guess. You keep that
they're keeping it as light as they can.
But it doesn't feel flimsy.
No,
it doesn't feel.
It's really
some cars we think. Oh.
Yeah, it's a bit wibbly wobbly. No, this is.
Well, that's the God bless them. Although I love the G-Wiz, that is the problem with it. You think if I got hit by anything.
Yes.
Even in London, even at 30 miles an hour.
Yeah.
You know. We could have had these 15 years ago.
Oh, we could have had them 100 years ago.
There was that GE car, wasn't there a G? Or
the GM, the EV, which
yeah.
Have you seen that? You've seen that movie?
No, I haven't seen the film.
Oh man, it's so annoying because you think I hate conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
But You know, when you see that, you go.
It's funny, we talked about conspiracy theories this morning because one of my kids raised the possibility of, did they really land on the moon?
Yeah.
My wife said she spoke to someone when she was doing her X-Files book, so it was on the X-Files, and obviously they were doing a lot of stuff based on around. And he said they all agreed they didn't exist, but he said no one we know has ever managed to keep a big secret.
No.
But one person.
And that is a very big secret. You know, you think someone would have blown it.
A partner or a friend, or when you're dying, or your hairdresser. Someone would know and it would be out there.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think they landed on the moon. Because I know a lot of people are in touch with me who I mean, they have become very obsessive, don't they? And I go, yeah, of course they landed on the moon. I was 12 when they did it, and I remember it. And
I remember seeing it.
Yeah.
But people, you know, it's that thing about there's a sort of tyranny of information, and if you've got a little bit of knowledge that other people haven't got, it immediately makes you powerful.
Yes.
That's what people want, and so it's like, you know, no one wants to actually. It's not. It doesn't give you any brownie points to say, yeah, people land on the moon, isn't it incredible?
Yeah.
If you're in a room and say, well, actually, they didn't.
They didn't land.
Suddenly,
it was all faked. Yes.
Frank Skinner, you said that he'd read somewhere the power always goes to the negative.
Yeah.
In a room, and you're in a room, and everyone's going, great, no.
Yeah.
Well, you're the one that gets all the focus.
You're absolutely right. So, which actually, if you saw the torrent of Twitters I've got since I've said I'm driving a Tesla this morning.
Yeah. Immediately.
Well, it said on Top Gear that they weren't very good, and I was going, that's very interesting.
That's why I'm driving it.
That's why I'm driving it. Yeah. See, I could get him. I could burn him off.
But the good thing is, you don't need to get him.
I don't need to.
You're already morally superior because you're not polluting the planet.
He's used 3.5 pints of petrol just to get there.
Look at that, several £100. But he's not even looking at it. He looks like, I think it's Wayne Rooney.
It does look like Wayne Rooney.
Do you think it's Wayne Rooney? No, it's not Wayne Rooney. It's in a Ferrari.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, ultimately as well in London, it depends on how fast the lane's moving.
Yes. That is what's totally stupid about the whole thing, isn't it?
But you know what I'd really like is a little jet car like this, wouldn't you?
Oh, with a jet engine.
That's the day, which can fly. That's all I'm after. I saw one advertised a while ago. I don't know how I'm going to say you can get a France in it.
But then when you go in very small airplanes and things, which I did do as well.
It's scary.
Well, it can get quite... The one I was in was like the cockpit was smaller than this, and he went, and it was an aerobatic one.
And I'm still not the best parker in the world anyway. You know?
No.
Trying to land in a small space, the parking.
Yeah. The landing was scary in that thing. Yeah. Didn't want to take off.
This all feels proper, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It all feels like a really good, comfortable car to sit in. You could go a long distance.
No, I mean, I've been driving a long time in it today, and it's been.
Once you get used to it, that's the weird thing is the noise, is not having the noise.
Yeah.
But once again, wouldn't that be nice? Imagine if in London there were no car noises.
Yeah, but I mean, I wonder how quiet it would, because the road, you get tyre noise. Because actually, cars, for all the many faults.
What we're hearing there, listen.
Yeah.
That's the engine.
Yeah.
See, that's gone. Now that's gone now while we're sitting still.
And also, none of them would be running while we're sitting still. This isn't doing anything now. It's not.
So you're saving energy the whole time.
Yeah.
It's not using it. It's incredible, isn't it?
I've been driving for 2 hours 57 minutes today, and I've got 150 miles left in the batteries. You know, and we've been zipping around all over London.
Here's the thing, I've got a car, and I use the car with it because I don't like really being in taxis. I find that I like having my music on, like a lot of people. That's really what it is. And I don't like having to tell people what Gary Lineker's really like. That's, you know.
What is he really like?
What's that Gary Lineker like?
That's so nice.
Oh, I used to whip into that Gary Lineker. I didn't really. But anyway, you know, so it's to avoid conversations that are well-meaning, but you know, you've had them 20 times before that week. But even so, I use mine probably to get in a town, out of town, maybe drop the kids somewhere, maybe get some shopping, like most people in a big city. I maybe do 10 or 50 miles a day max.
Right.
That's it. And that's what's stupid about it. You think about the amount of gunk I'm pouring out every time I stop and start. Whereas this, I mean, that's what's good about TV. We can use it for shopping.
Sorry, I'm just going to go over that. Because that with Fitzroy Square is in there, isn't it?
That's great. I've no idea where it is now.
I'm trying to work it.
Car of the future. What people don't realise is this car's equipped with a little finger that goes up and stimulates your prostate. Every time Robert puts his foot down, I'm getting a small examination.
And you're getting slightly tumescent. I know I am.
Got a little box of tissues just over there.
That's the tissue box.
Used them all. Dreaming about little Hammond. What's going on with Hammond's hair?
I don't want
too much attention for a man of his age.
The thing that annoys me, he drove past my house. I live out in the Cotswolds. Drove past my house like 2 years ago. The kids are all outside, and they went, "That man from Top Gear called Richard Hammond just driven past." And all the women, there was a lot of mums at the house that day. They all ran out to see him, and I said, "If I drove past your house, would you do that?" And they just looked at me like,
they want to mother him. They want to mother him. Yeah, but let's face it, we're decrepit. That's why. Yeah, we've gone past that tipping point.
Is that what it is?
Tipping point. But there's lots of really old ladies and men in jail who like us.
That's true. I get a lot of nice men in jail. They love me.
Apparently you're number 3 of their hot shower meets. Men are both like to pick up the soap for me.
Yes.
Number 3.
Yeah, no, I'm high up there. Yeah.
Number 1, Helen Lederer. Right. It's a lot of Red Dwarf people on there. Craig doesn't count, 'cause he's been there.
He's been in there. He had someone else pick up the soap for him.
God bless him.
Lovely Craig. And Chris and I did, I think, the worst ever Channel 4 sitcom.
Was the Corner Shop?
The Corner House, yeah.
Yeah. It's Don Coots.
Don Coots. You see, that's why you can do your job and I can't, because you can remember. Well, I remember Don Coots because I worked
with RPM for a few years.
Of course you did, actually. Of course you did. Yeah, yeah.
Curiously, the Edinburgh show wasn't with them. That was with. What was the woman's name? It was Sue something, and she was working with Andy Harris. Put us in touch with. He was directing, I think, wasn't he? And there was that Sackville West girl.
That's it. Yes.
Who wore the very baggy leggings. Fucking day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I tell you what's funny after that Edinburgh Festival, because I got this is down with me, and I got a call from one of the girls from Sensible Footwear.
Wow.
But the female Joe is essentially.
Yes, they were.
Yeah. Saying this to me, I went for a drink, and she was the one who looked a little bit like a less attractive Dawn French.
Yes.
She said, I find you very attractive, and I was like,
no,
I thought she just wanted a social drink.
Oh God, this is
awesome.
Very difficult.
This is awesome.
I think that is Fitzroy Square there.
Yeah, I wander back and find it. This is fantastic though, isn't it?
It is pretty
well
good.
done, I wish you would have done it.
Yeah,
I hope they give you one. They've got to give you a discount, haven't they?
They said if I do this regularly, they'll give me one whenever I want it, which is very nice.
Well, that's not the same though, is it?
No, not the same.
Well,
quite the same as having your own.
You'll do this every day.
All day, every day for the next 10 years.
That's fine.
Yeah, brilliant to see you.
Well, let's try and catch up somehow on like a social thing. I'm not one for ever going out if I can avoid it.
No, not me.
It's a stage, isn't it?
Yeah. And we live 100 miles outside fucking London. We're totally stupid.
Well, if you're in town, you've got my number now.
Yeah.
When you come in,
all right. Well, that'd be very nice.
We'll lunch or something like that.
Because actually, I'm doing fucking Badil in a couple of weeks.
Which one are you doing with him? What?
I'm doing this carpool with him, but in my normal car, not in this one.
I love David Dove.
Yeah, he's great, isn't he?
He's
yeah.
Great, but he's we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Call me beforehand.
Oh, there's your address, Jonathan. Is it? Yeah.
That's where I'm going now. Right.
Brilliant, mate.
See you. Okay,
you take care.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, careful.
Someone I know is a Pilates instructor. He said more middle-aged men. The main problem with middle-aged men is their backs in and out of vanity sports cars.
No, I've been in agony today.
Yeah, you've got to stretch
Jesus.
it out.
Yeah.
Take care. All
right.
Say hello, Ruby, for me.
I will do.
Take care.
Bye. If I'd had time to introduce Jonathan, I would have done, but it was done in such a rush. I had to get him from one meeting to another in record time. But ladies and gentlemen, that was Mr. Jonathan Ross on a rather cold, overcast January day in London.